Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and it's time for another Learning Infinity Batrep.
We work so you can play.
Learning Infinity Batrep. And as always, I am Matthew. I don't ever say that's what Jay says. And this is Chase. That's right. You know, people are actually starting to refer that in the comments. They say Chase fist pump.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's great.
Well, hey, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyways, we are going to be playing a game of Combined versus Aleph, or Aleph, however you want to say it, does not matter. And I'm going to be playing the same army that I played against Adam, for this first game at least. We're going to play a second game after this, and I'll probably change it up because I do have more. But because it's a new army, I need to play the same thing a couple times at least.
Yep.
Or a few times, just so that I get to know it. And then I'll start switching it up. Because I actually have a lot of combined army stuff now. I bought an army off of somebody else, and Corvus Belli sent me a ton of stuff, so that we can do a lot of variation there. And just got a big box of stuff from Corvus Belli too. I think 2 or 3 more armies.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, so it'll take some time to get it painted, but then we'll be able to have even more variety in our battle reports. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to take a look at the armies, as well as the scenario. So if you watched the last couple battle reports between Adam and myself, you'll probably already know my army, but I'm still going to go over what you can see, and we'll talk more in the post-game show. We have been doing pre-game shows for the Infinity battle reports, but I'm not quite sure if we'll continue doing it, just because Infinity relies so much on basically hiding a good portion of your army behind camo markers and impersonation plus, hiding which one's your lieutenant, and so you can't really openly discuss tactics with the other player there. And you might say, well, have the other player leave, but I'm holding the camera, so just, this would be better in the post game. So let's show you what you think you can see, and then we'll just go into the rest. So basically, we've got lots of disguise stuff. We've got 3 camo markers. 2 of them can actually be TO camo, which means they could do hidden deployment, but I'm not going to hidden deploy them. And then we got an impersonation plus. Now, the impersonation plus means that they can impersonate aliens and non-aliens. Whereas normal impersonation, you can only impersonate whatever your army is, and combined is, of course, aliens. So I can impersonate Aleph because it's impersonation plus. And then we've got our doctor here, doctor/engineer with willpower 14. He's pretty awesome. He's got a couple slave bots with him. And then we've got our 2 remotes. This one's just a repeater. That's it. Nothing special. Just a repeater. And then we've got our total reaction 360-degree visor heavy machine gun bot as well, which is not unusual. He does have mimetism, which helps, but other than that, he's pretty much just like what you can get with almost any other army. And then we got our Imatron baggage guy. So he has baggage, which won't matter for the scenario, but could matter in other ones. And he brings along this this AI beacon, which basically is a 4-point addition to your order pool. So it jumps in, a combat jumps in during deployment and gives you an order. And that's it. So you won't know what the rest of the army is until they start appearing. But that is 300 points of combined. And on this side we have Chase's Vanilla Aleph. So why don't you quickly walk us through what you have brought.
Okay, so starting from the front, the girl with the red sword, that's a Myrmidon officer. Not a lot to say about her, except...
Yeah, basically it has chain of command and ODD.
Yep.
I know that because I have that one.
There you go.
Yay.
That's the just the combi rifle variant. Just has regular smoke grenades, not zero vis. Right beside her is the Deva. She's actually a hacker, so she's just a Deva hacker with a combi rifle. Behind her, we've got the Sopotech. The Sopotech is the doctor and the engineer. She has no support bots this time around just because I couldn't fit it in the army.
Now she's on a disc thing that lets her move fast, right?
Yeah, so she gets to move 6'4".
Okay.
Just regular. We've got 2...
It's actually funny because it's pretty much the same as mine. Mine's a doctor engineer that moves 6'4".
Yeah.
So is your willpower 14?
15.
15? Oh, fine. Jeez.
At least I believe it's 15. We'll check. Beside her are 2 Daikini tact bots. Not a lot to them. They move 6'4". They've got mimetism and they have combi rifles. Now in the back, we've got the 2 total reaction bots with heavy machine guns. Both of them can also deploy your favorite type of mine. Not the regular mine, but the monofilament.
Ooh, fun.
Do you
so the one
those?
the one that sticks around.
Yeah, and then...
Oh yeah, because you move them up and just drop them on both of my.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And they probably combat deploy too, right?
They don't combat
or mechanized deploy. Sorry.
They do not mechanized deploy either.
Oh, they don't.
No, but they do have climbing plus, so nothing stops them.
And then we have just a regular.
Yep, he is. He's got a combi rifle on his butt. but he is a sensor forward observer.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Basically gets to forward observe things that it can't see.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 TO camo markers that you are choosing to show, which means you're going to deploy them as camo and not in TO.
That is correct.
Or not hidden deployment.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I do recognize, now that you've talked about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember all that. So we'll see what happens. And we have set up here a little more simply this time, using a lot of the terrain from Bandua and from MicroArt Studios, just because sometimes it's nice to scale back and not do something too crazy. And it's a nice, straightforward table. I will be making a video eventually, if you haven't seen it already, about how to set up terrain, because now that we've done it so many times, and have access to a lot of terrain, I would like to talk about that eventually. And I have had some requests for that as well. So anyways, we are going to be playing Quadrant Control. This is one of the ITS scenarios. Or IT scenarios. It's like saying ATM machine.
It's ITS. It's Infinity Tournament System.
Oh, so it is system, not scenarios. Yeah. Okay, so ITS scenarios is very straightforward. Basically, the board is divided up into 4 quadrants outside of deployment. So you have your 12-inch deployment and then 4 equal quadrants. And you dominate a quadrant if you have more points in it than your opponent. And something has to be at least more, it has to have at least half of its base in it to be considered in it. And if you have, at the end of each game turn, so after the second player's turn, you get 3 points if you have more, if you dominate more quadrants. You get 1 point if you dominate the same number, at least 1. But that's more for your tournament plays, where it actually matters how many objective points you get. In this case, just because we're playing one-off, it just matters who gets more points in order to win the game. And there is one classified objective worth 1 point, so that can help break the tie in the case of, actually, a tie is impossible because there's only 3 turns. So 3, oh no, it's not impossible, because it's possible that that nobody dominates more than the other person for all 3 turns. So yeah, so it could break the tie. We haven't rolled off yet to see who goes first. We'll do that now. Willpower roll off between the lieutenants. I get 12.
Wow, good roll.
Beat that. 12. Okay, so we tied, so whoever's willpower is higher. Mine is 16.
You win.
Yeah! I think I'm like, this is the one player where...
Invincible.
Yeah, willpower is 16 lieutenant. Which is ridiculous. I will choose who goes first, so you get to choose sides and who deploys first. All right, Chase, what side do you want?
I would like to take this side.
And who's going to deploy first?
I would like for you to deploy first.
All right, I will. So we are all deployed. I just deployed right along here. We've got 3 camo markers, which I will not reveal what they are. We've got our repeater bot, got the doctor with its 2 slave bots. I actually made my pH roll for the AI beacon and got it right where I wanted it, which is basically just, it's not going to die. It's very unlikely it'll die. And if it does, that means he's way back here and most of the rest of my army is already dead. Then I got my total reaction HMG bot right up here, and the baggage guy, who's also a repeater, right there. And that's all you can see. Oh, and then I held my impersonation guy in reserve and put him over there to counter a little bit of his deployment. He's got 2 of his TO camo guys right here. He's got his HMG bots there and there. The Myrmidon officer, those mimetism combi rifle guys, the sensor, the engineer and doctor, and then the hacker in the back. Because the hacker doesn't really need to get too far forward because there are so many repeaters on the board. There's 3 of them at least that I can see. And then of course there's these guys up here who probably possess some sort of special skills as well. So we're going to go right into this, and I get to choose who goes first. Now in this scenario it's a little harder choice. I definitely am going to go first. But the reason it's a little harder choice is because going second has its definite and distinct advantages, which is that the points are counted after the second player's turn. So they can maneuver and just try to get those dominance points. But I'm still going to go first because it makes me feel more comfortable. It's really what it comes down to. So we're going to go straight into Combined Army, turn 1. First order, this guy is going to move his 6, and he's going to stay and cover the whole way, just because he'll hug it all the way up.
Yep,
move to here.
Okay.
You do have 2 AROs from your 2 camo guys.
They choose not to ARO.
They are not going to ARO. And my second will be... I might as well do Discover, because I can't put down a... What do you call that when you put it in the barrage?
Suppressive fire?
Suppressive fire, because it's a long skill. So I will try to Discover this one. It'll be hard. It'll be like -9, but we'll see. So he's willpower 13, -9, -6 for the TO camo, and -3 for cover. It's got to get 4 or less. Hey, crit! What? He's discovered!
What? Ready?
This does not bode well for you. What is it?
It's a Dacis with a combi rifle.
What is it, a hacker, forward observer?
He's a forward observer.
Forward observer!
Yep.
This camo marker is going to move up to here, which gives AROs to both of these.
Cool.
So what would you like to do?
He will not respond.
So he'll wait?
Yep, and he will also wait to see what your next action is.
Okay. So you're not going to try to discover. So both of them will wait.
Yes. I can only do that because he's camo, though.
Yep, of course. Yeah, with the rules, you can wait if it's camo.
Yep.
But if I don't reveal myself, then they can't do anything.
No.
So if I do reveal myself, then you can do something.
Yeah.
It's actually going to move again, just to get in a better firing position to cover more.
Yeah, and so I can't.
So now you can't do any arrows.
Yeah.
And this camo marker is going to move up to this corner.
Cool.
The repeater is going to just move up to here, just to get into the zone, and to get to the zone. Activating the impersonation marker, it's going to move over, automatically reveals itself because it goes in base contact. It is a speculo killer! I'll move like to here.
Okay.
Now, that does grant an ARO to the bot.
Yep.
But it's in close combat when it gets the ARO. And it does grant an ARO to this camo marker up here. But not to this one because it is prone.
Okay.
Do you want an ARO with the camo marker?
I choose not to, for
And
now.
what is the bot going to do?
The bot is going to electronic pulse you.
Okay. And then I will slice you into tiny little pieces with my monofilament close combat weapon.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So I have martial arts level 3, which means I get first attack, and my close combat is 17. So let's just not roll an 18 plus. 17! Oh, he is dead. It's monofilament, which means
straight dead.
It's just straight dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Blam! Oh man, and that's infinity for you. When you're rolling d20s, anything could happen. I could have failed that and then died, but I didn't. He's dead.
Yep.
So we're gonna have some AROs changing facing because they could actually have done that. I just forgot to. Don't really need to.
No, you're just
More just this one to make sure it's facing forward.
Yeah.
Next order, going to do long skill and re-impersonate because nobody. Oh wait, this one has line of fire.
Yep.
So I can't re-impersonate. So take that back. Okay, so now what instead I'm going to do is I'm going to move up to here. So we've got actually I'm just going to move. In such a way that the Myrmidon can't see him. So it'll be just up to this cover right here. But that does reveal the killer to these 3.
Yep.
So what are your AROs going to be?
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
So I'm going to do the total reaction, 4 shots from the heavy machine gun into her.
Yep.
And then 1 shot from a combi rifle.
Yep.
And then my second short skill will be to put 3 shots from the combi rifle. You know what, let's take a big chance. 2 and 1 from the combi rifle.
Cool.
So we'll do the face-to-face with these 2 first. He's going to be at -3 because of cover, and he's not in his ideal range, and I'll be at +3 because I am in my ideal range, and I'll have 2 shots against his 4. So he'll have 4 shots at Ballistic Skill 8.
Okay, here we go.
5. And an 8. Okay, so I'm probably dead. And then I got 2 shots at Ballistic Skill 15. So I need to roll a 15.
15. Ooh.
No. So so she's definitely unconscious, and then I actually take the other armor roll as well.
Yep.
So damage 15 against armor 1 and cover, so that brings it down to 11. So beat an 11, I did not, so she's fully dead. But we'll still fire at the other one.
Okay.
So now it'll be 1-on-1. Maybe I'll get lucky and finish off this guy. I'll have +3, and he'll have... Actually, it'll be even because of mimetism. We're both even.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So Ballistic Skill 12 versus 11. 12 on my end. 15, I failed. And 11? Actually... It doesn't really matter. I'm already dead.
Yeah.
And so she's dead. I'm going to bring the Kodali in to jump right in here because it has a multi-spectral visor, so it'll help against all of this camouflage and ODD. Do have to make a physical roll of 13 now. Physical roll 13. 12.
Nailed it.
I got it.
Just letting her come in.
So I have an ARO from the camo, and what is it?
It's a sniper rifle, Dacis.
Oh, good. So it'll be out of the ideal range.
Boom. Yeah, so that's his arc.
Okay.
So she falls within it. Just 1 shot, and we are doing 1 shot of...
So Ballistic Skill 12 brought down to 9.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, no. Double action, right?
Yep.
So it's damage 15 against armor, 2, and cover. So I got to beat 10 twice because it's double action.
There you go.
Nope. Beat it once and unconscious.
Oh.
So the double assault pistol, unconscious. I'm going to activate this camo marker again. I'm going to move it back to here.
Cool.
Just because it didn't have line of fire on that sniper. I thought it would, but it doesn't. It's going to move to here, which provokes 2 AROs.
Okay, so first ARO, he is going to wait, and he is going to discover.
Okay, so it'll be a -9 to his willpower.
Yep.
So willpower 14 down to 5.
Oh,
so
boy.
5 or less.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Failed.
Yep.
I'm gonna move this camo marker up to here. It will not have line of fire to anything. Not yet.
Okay.
And then it's gonna move up to here, which does put it into line of fire of this guy.
Okay.
What does he want to do?
Okay, so that's his second short skill.
Nope, that's his first short skill.
Wait.
Wait. All right, I will reveal and take my combat advantage and fire a plasma rifle at him.
Okay.
And then if you survive, you can arrow and shoot back.
Yep, that is correct.
And it's the big anathematic guy whose own tendrils make it hard to point him where I want to. Actually, this works because I want him to point like this anyways.
Yep.
And he's going to fire plasma rifle.
Cool.
Now with the plasma, I get to choose which one of these two I want to do. I can either hit him like a shotgun, or I can put the circular over top. In this case, it won't matter because nobody else will be hit. So I'm just going to fire the 3 times. So my ballistic skill 13 is reduced to 7, but I have 3 shots. Now this thing is plasma, which means it'll disable all of his EM vulnerable stuff, which includes his sniper rifle and his camouflage. So I just got to hit him once. Don't even have to kill him. Just got to hit him, and it'll just neuter him. Yeah. Oh, I got him! Whoa, just once. I'm like, no, no, yes! 1 hit. So now he has to make 2 rolls. He has to make an armor roll against a damage of 14 reduced to 10 because of 1 armor and cover.
BTS doesn't benefit from cover?
I don't think BTS benefits from cover, but he does have to make a BTS roll, and before he makes that, we'll double check whether it needs cover or not.
Okay.
So beat your armor roll first. Beat a 10 to stay conscious.
Boosh!
Oh, you would. So it actually functions the same as armor rolls, except he used the BTS, so he has to beat an 11 to not be disabled.
Okay, here we go.
Yay!
Oh, it's disabled.
It disabled everything. So he's still conscious, but he doesn't get to fire back. At least not with his rifle. Does he have a pistol or anything that he could fire with?
He would have a pistol yet.
Okay, so I think he's
wow,
he's
good
still
point.
He
Yeah.
can still fire with the pistol. Because you don't actually declare your ARO until you survive.
Yep.
So you can fire the pistol back at him. So down to ballistic skill 6 for the pistol shot.
For the 1 shot from a pistol.
Hey, you never know.
Okay, here we go.
Not going to kill him.
Oh,
no.
No, not even close.
He's got 2 wounds and no incapacitations. You weren't going to kill him, but you might
No.
have hurt him. And he's going to choose to fail his guts roll, and he's going to go prone, because now he's just a guy with a pistol. That means nobody has line of fire on the anathematic. He's going to use the last order to do a long skill and re-camo.
Oh, cool.
And that is the end of Combined Army Turn 1. So casualties on both sides. I lost my Kodali, which is a big deal, because she could have done a lot of damage. And I lost my Speculo Killer, who did manage to take out the HMG remote first. And he didn't lose this guy, but he pretty much did. He still gets the order from him. But now he's just a guy with a pistol. And that's it. Other than that, I've managed to move up. Obviously, I have control over 2 of the zones, but that's it because the Kodali died, which is a big deal. So we're going to go into Aleph, turn 1.
Here?
First order on the Myrmidon officer.
Myrmidon.
Myrmidon.
She's going to stand up.
Okay. And can she see anything?
Oh.
Oh, no. She fell down the stairs. Fall damage.
It was an accident. There we go. And I don't think she can see anything.
Okay,
You
so
let
her
me
second
know.
short skill then.
Throw a smoke grenade.
So she's going to throw it right to here because she can just barely see that. And it'll just be a physical roll. No modifier because of the distance. Physical 13.
Snap!
Got it. So it's just going to be right here, infinite height from the ground.
Yep.
So I'll just have to remember it's there because we can't really set it down. Going to move this sensor bot up.
So, not a sensor bot.
Oh, that's the HMG one.
Yep, so 1. And then he stops right there.
Are you intending for him to be able to look around that corner? I know the smoke grenade's there right now, but
No.
no? Okay. Activate him again.
Yep, so first action is that.
Ooh, he's putting a camo marker down. So a mine of some sort.
Yep.
Although I know which sort. It's monofilament. I'm just going to say it because I already know.
Let's see. Can he get... Sorry, that's...
So he's actually just going to stay there after he drops the mine. Now we got the sensor bot
Yeah, so
with climbing plus.
he's going to... So basically...
Moves an inch up and down.
Yeah.
So 4 and 4.
4 and 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 8 total. He just wants to get to here for now. Okay, so
He's going to move again.
yep, so that's just 1. Oh. Whatever.
He's going to try to stay on top of the box.
Yeah, so he's on the box.
Second short skill, he's going to move again. Just down a little bit. So he's going to spend another order, and he's going to use the sensor short skill, which allows him just to roll a 1 willpower, and every camoed marker within his zone of control gets revealed if he makes it. No modifiers. A willpower roll of 13. Oh, he fails!
It's almost 12.
So he's going to spend another order to do another sensor sweep. And yes, you can do this. We double checked. You can't try to discover the same marker twice. But he's not trying to discover my marker. He is just sensor sweeping the area. So willpower 13 once again.
Oh, please. There we go.
9, he got it.
Woo.
So that will once again reveal the anathematic. We'll be right back here. He's in base contact over there.
Yep.
Now the heavy machine gun guy, he's just going to use his climbing plus to move. It'll have to be a move to get him to where he wants to be.
He just wants to. Oh, I don't know.
I'll just push her a little bit.
Are you sure?
It's within a millimeter.
Okay, boom.
Don't play a game in millimeters.
There we go.
Second short skill, he will put another mine down.
I mean, another camo mark.
Another well, yeah. Then we are going to have the hacker use the repeater to try to hack the anathematic because he is a heavy infantry. And I don't have any hackers to respond. Not yet. So willpower 15 minus 6 BTS down to 9. You get 9 or less. 16.
Oh, no.
Failed.
So fail.
And he's going to spend his last order to attempt to hack the anathematic again. Because he poured all these resources into it, he better make it pay off. All down to 1 willpower 9 roll. Can he do it? Oh, he failed! Oh no! Too many resources. Didn't work.
Oh no.
And that is the end of their turn.
Oh boy.
Oh no, they failed. Smoke grenade dissipates, and the anathematic can all of a sudden see these guys and soak in the heavy machine gun guy. And maybe the missile launcher guy, we'll have to double check. The other camo marker.
I'm sorry, what?
And so we're just going to quickly check the zones, the quadrants, but I think that you'll hold these two and I'll hold those two. So we both have 2 quadrants, which means we both get a point. It's 1-1. And once again, just to explain, if you might wonder, why would you both get a point? That doesn't really mean anything. It's because this is meant for like tournaments and stuff where those points can actually be used for different things, I believe. I think that's what it works out. Or for breaking ties in the long run or whatever.
Yeah.
So in this game, it's inconsequential. But the score is 1-1.
1-1.
Now moving to combined army, turn 2. Beginning of my turn, this camo marker reveals as a seed embryo, which turns into a Korak Spec Op, which is a hacker with a Spitfire and mimetism. So I'm going to start off with the anathematic being a big ol' hero, and he's going to move out to here. So we got 2 AROs. The hacker is going to try to hack him through the repeater while he's there.
Yep.
And then once you put down your template, see if you hit him.
Okay.
He wants to see if no, it's out of range.
That's sad.
Yeah, I can see it just over. So the mine can't go off.
Right?
Yeah, we can't. Like it doesn't go off, and he just misses. It just doesn't go off.
Yep.
And then you're also going to fire your combi rifle against him.
That is correct.
All right, this guy, the heavy machine gun, can't see him. We double checked it. And then for my second action, I want to fire at one of those 2 things. Not quite sure which one though. And I realize I can't shoot at the mine anyway, so I'm just going to shoot at him with the plasma, which will hit the mine. Yeah, you're right. It does hit the mine. So hopefully that'll hit. So 3 bursts into his combi rifle. These will be 2. Basically, it'll be a face-to-face combi rifle against his plasma, and then it's a normal roll for the hacker to disable him. So you get 1 shot, ballistic skill 11 reduced to 8, and I got 3 at 16. Don't you dare roll at 8. You go first. Okay, 15.
Okay, we're good.
And I got 3 at 16. The world is as it should be. 3 hits!
Yep.
Oh! So 3 hits, which means the mine gets hit 3 times as well.
Yeah,
So it's going to have to make 3 armor rolls and 3 BTS rolls not to be disabled.
Yep.
Armor roll on the repeater needs to beat 14 3 times. Yes, no, no. So it's gone. Go ahead and remove him, and then we'll roll for the camo marker as well. Same thing on the camo. It doesn't have any armor.
Nope.
So beat 14 3 times. No, it doesn't matter. Just once it's gone. So it is gone. But now you get to try to hack. Willpower 15 minus BTS of 6. So willpower 9. Oh, you got him. You had disabled him. So he's actually immobilized. Oh no. And the rules in the wiki do say that I can try to reset him in my next active turn, which means he's stuck there. But, you know, it's almost worth it. And he's still a tank, all right? Maybe I should have moved him to cover, but then your mine would have gone off and hit him probably. So, you know what? I'll just leave him there. I don't really have a choice. Heavy machine gun guy is going to fire all his heavy machine gun stuff into the heavy machine gun guy, who's going to ARO by firing his heavy machine gun stuff into my heavy machine gun guy.
That is correct.
And the forward observer is going to shoot his combi rifle at the heavy machine gun guy. So I have 4 shots of ballistic skill 11. Rarg! No, 1 at 8.
1 at 8.
And then you got 4 shots at 8.
I have to.
So you got to roll an 8, which will crit. No, you do have 1 hit, but mine beats yours.
Right. So
damage 15, armor 0, cover is given 3, so beat a 12.
Okay.
Or we're doing it again.
Reds have been rolling high.
No, he is disabled. So now he is
Now, Codally's got company.
Yes. And then normal roll for the combi rifle. Ballistic skill 12 reduced to 9. One shot.
Okay.
Nope. That's a miss. And the dice don't like you today. No. Camo marker is going to move 4 inches.
Cool.
You have an ARO with him.
Discover.
You do want to roll Discover, okay. Willpower 13 reduced to 4 to discover him.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh wait, I got to declare my second short skill first.
Yeah, what is
His second short skill will be to move up to here.
Okay.
So nobody else can see him. So now we do the discover roll.
Oh.
So willpower 3 or less.
3 or less?
Or was it 4 or less? 4 or less. Go for it. 17.
Come on.
Didn't matter. Heavy machine gun guy is going to fire into the forward observer, who is going to respond by
Firing back.
firing 1 shot back.
Range, right?
So 4 shots. Hey, you're definitely in range.
Okay.
I think we already measured that. Yeah, because you already fired at me. The
Okay,
forward observer.
cool.
So I got 4 shots at -6, so I'm done with ballistic skill 5. 1.
That's one hit.
Yeah.
Almost.
And you're 1 shot at ballistic skill 9. Oh, you credit! How do you credit? Oh, I can't believe it. Leave it to the forward observer to do something interesting. And he's unconscious. Okay, I'm going to activate the doctor/engineer and this bot right here. And he's going to move. He's going to move 6 inches. I measured this already. And he's going to stay along the cover.
Yep.
So either he has to shoot at me out in the open, but I'm beyond his 16-inch range, or he has to shoot at me in cover. So obviously better to shoot at me out in the open, because then I don't get the extra armor.
Yeah.
And then for my second short skill, I'm going to repair.
Did you want to move your doctor?
Nope, no doctor can stay there.
Okay.
Well, I guess if he moved up,
You could,
yeah,
because they're synchronized.
that's right. I know he can, but then you could shoot at him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just thinking, no, you know what? He'll move up to here,
I was going to say weird that I would suggest that.
because then he'll hold that quadrant. Although
Yep.
he's probably on the other side of the quadrant. So now you can ARO against one of them, however
Yep.
you like. What are you going to do?
I'm going to shoot the doctor.
Oh, okay. So then my second short skill. I'll have cover. I'm going to repair.
Okay.
So he's at ballistic skill -6, so down to 6. Okay, failed.
Oh, too bad.
And I have to do a willpower roll to repair the drone. So it'll be willpower 14. I got it!
Oh.
And drones can't go prone, so he's actually not prone. So now he's going to fire at you again.
Cool.
And you're going to ARO by?
Shooting back.
Yeah, worked before. So I got 4 shots at ballistic skill 5. Yeah! 4!
There you go.
That's better. And you're 1 shot at ballistic skill
Hold it.
9. Yeah, you're at -3. 1 shot ballistic skill 9.
Okay.
Yeah! 3!
No!
I beat you! Yeah!
Oh.
Damage 15 against cover and armor 1, so beat an 11. Yeah! Oh, you did. So apparently he has no wound incapacitation.
I'm sorry.
Which if I knew, I would have fired at him. That's okay.
Sorry.
So he's not going to have to roll for his willpower.
Okay,
For his
I'm
guts
sorry.
roll. I'm going to leave him alone. Camo marker is going to move 4 inches down to here and can now be seen. The camo marker can be seen by your engineer/doctor.
Cool.
And you will.
Wait.
And he is going to reveal himself and do a combat attack.
Oh, dear.
Or combat. Whatever. He gets to fire first. And he's going to fire his missile launcher into the engineer/doctor.
Ouch.
Who, if she survives, will respond by.
Dodging.
Well, no, if she survives, she doesn't need to dodge. But you want to dodge? Just to kind of move back?
No, move over here so you can't shoot me again.
Okay, so she'll respond by dodging. If she survives. But I
Yeah.
guess we got to do it first because she would actually fall unconscious
Or
there.
I could shoot you.
You could shoot.
I'll shoot you.
All right, you shoot me. So, ballistic skill 12 up to 15, but I only get 1 shot. Oh, 1. That does it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it'll be.
Armor 1 or 2 reduced to 1 from damage 14. No cover. So you got to beat 13 3 times because it's explosive. Oh, that was that was close. So unconscious, dead.
Yeah.
Blar.
Wow, she sure did die.
Yeah. This guy is going to move to here. He's going to face like this. This guy can't see him. We've already double checked. He's just up too high with the wall in the way. So he's just going to stay right there. To fire that stupid forward observer again.
Okay.
Ballistic skill 5. Crit, 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 crit. Oh, miss.
Okay.
And your ballistic skill 9.
Yeah.
Oh, he failed. At least he failed. All right. This guy's going to recamo with the last order. It's because I don't know what else to do with it. And that is the end of Combined Army Turn 2. I'm having a really hard time with this. It might look like I'm doing well, and I have killed and disabled guys, but with the objectives needing to control these quadrants, these guys are very high points cost, and I've lost 2 of my high points cost guys. So all these over here, they're just cheap. And so they can hold this quadrant, but grabbing this quadrant is going to be hard, because really I needed the anathematic, but he's immobilized, and I think he's just back. If he was a little further forward, that'd be good because it would force him to spend a lot of orders just moving his guys up. Because you don't want to lose any of the opportunities to grab a quadrant. And so that's going to be the end of Combined Army turn 2. I'm going to go right into Aleph turn 2.
And it's coming.
Myrmidon officer is going to move
down the stairs, and then
is she going to move again?
Yep, around to right there.
Another order.
So move to right there.
Myrmidon officer moves up.
Yep, nobody can see her, right?
No, well, except him, but he's immobilized.
Yep, and then just going to move there.
Third order, she's going to throw a smoke grenade right there.
Sorry.
And then she's going to move
to right here.
So now we got to make a physical roll for the smoke grenade.
Yeah.
It's physical 13 plus 3 up to 16 for throwing the grenade.
What the?
Well, it's going to scatter 2.5 inches in the 7 direction. So it actually scatters 2.5 inches back to here. So it's not too bad, but as soon as you come out here, you'll be able to be seen.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave that there, precariously balancing, so we know where it is. She's going to activate again, and she's going to move.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
She's going to end up right here. Okay, go ahead, move her. But this will bring her out in front of the heavy machine gun guy, and so he's going to take an ARO at total reaction.
Yep.
And fire all 4 shots into her. Now she does have ODD, which will make this shot a little harder. So it'll be at -3 to my ballistic skill of 11, so 4 shots at ballistic skill 8. Oh, we got a crit. And 2 hits.
Crit and 2.
So she's got no incapacitation, so right now she's unconscious, quote unquote, but she's still fine.
Yeah.
So you gotta make 2 armor rolls. Damage 15 minus armor of... What was her armor? 2. So you gotta beat 13 twice.
I got faith in her.
You got faith? Okay, you do it. Beat 13 twice. Oh, you did it! That's not fair. You're supposed to be dead. So it's going to mark a wound. So she's technically has 0 wounds left.
Yeah.
But she has no wound incapacitation, so she's fine. So now she's going to move.
Yeah, move. Is coup de grace a long skill or a short skill?
Well, it's not coup de grace anyways. He's not unconscious.
Oh.
You just get to hit him.
Okay, so then, sorry, she's just trying to get in.
And it's a short skill anyways. It's just close combat that kills them.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not coup de grace against an immobilized. She still has to make the close combat, and I've got to fail my armor roll 3 times.
3 times.
Close combat 17, no modifiers.
Okay, here we go.
Yibba-dabba. He got it.
So got it.
So it's physical 13 with an AP close combat weapon, so my 5 armor is reduced to 3, so I got to beat a 10. I don't. So I'm going to mark that he's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
He's technically down to 1 wound, but once he's down to 0 wounds, he's still not incapacitated.
I've got it.
Spending another order to make another close combat attack.
Okay, so 17.
Made it.
Made it.
Got to beat a 10. I do.
Oh, no.
Oh, I made my armor roll.
no.
You can't kill me.
I can't
And for his last order, he's going to do it again. Close combat 17.
Yeah.
What the heck, eh? Makes it. And I got to beat a 10. I do. And that is the end of Aleph turn 2. Now, quadrant-wise, this quadrant right here, the line is right here. So his Myrmidon officer is 32 points, and these 2 guys are in this quadrant, and they add up to be 31 points. So he controls this quadrant. But the anathematic guy is actually controlling this quadrant, and these guys beat out this guy, and they control this quadrant, and then I have this quadrant. So once again, it's tied. So we both get a point, so the score is 2-2. So we're going into the final turn 3 for the Combined Army first. First order, going to reset. You get an ARO from your close combat lady, and she is going to...
Clearly stab you in the face.
Yeah, or try. Just try.
Okay.
I'll do my reset roll first. It's willpower 16. I make it. So I am reset. So I'm no longer immobilized, but I'm about to get stabbed. Close combat at 17. Don't fail it. Oh, you didn't.
Nailed it.
And armor roll of 10. Had to beat 10. I did. Oh, you're so dead.
That's not good.
Next, I am going to close combat you, and you are going to ARO by...
Close combating.
Now, she has martial arts level 3, so she actually gets to hit first.
Yep.
Close combat 17. Yep. Armor beat a 10. Nope, I take a wound. I'm down to 1 wound. Oh, actually, I'm down to 0 wounds, but no incapacitation. So down to 1 wound.
I really need you to miss your attack.
Yeah. And now I'm going to hit back. So, close combat 16 to hit you. Yeah, buddy. I do.
Oh.
And it's monofilament. So it's damage 12, no armor or anything, so beat a 12. I mean, don't beat a 12. Oh, you're dead. Slice.
Oh.
Slice, 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 slice. Now he's going to activate again. He's just going to move up to here.
How dare he?
And he's meant to be up against the wall, but those big spiky bits are in the way. And he's just facing this way. So he's just going to sit there and hold that quadrant. Heavy machine gun into the stupid forward observer.
Cool.
I already know I need to roll ballistic skill 5. Come on, crit! 2, 4. That's 2 hits. That's better so far.
Yep.
You're one shot at ballistic skill 9. 3. Oh, you
got me.
You had to negate one of them though. I can't kill you with just one. So 15 damage, minus 1 armor, minus 3 cover. So beat an 11. I mean, don't beat an 11. No, you stupid forward observer. Camo marker is going to move up. You've got an ARO, which is?
Tweet.
Yeah. Missile.
And then I'll shoot back.
And then shoot if you survive. Yeah. So my ballistic skill is reduced by 3 from 12 to 9. Hey, 17. That's a miss.
Okay.
And you're at ballistic skill 5. Don't you dare crit. Oh, we both sucked. Yeah, 16. Ha!
And what?
I'm moving out to the open.
No.
What's your ARO?
It's to shoot you.
And I'm gonna fire my assault pistol at you 4 times.
Okay, cool. 4.
I got 4 shots of ballistic skill 9, and he's got 1 at ballistic skill 8. Hey! 8. Oh, only 1 hit though. Only 1. Okay, go ahead.
Actually have
you have to roll an 8. You have a 1 in 20 chance of not getting it. There you go.
Okay, so you hit me?
I meant getting it, but then he didn't get it. Armor is 0 but cover, so 13 damage down to 10. Beat a 10.
Don't mind if I do.
Then he's gonna sidestep, so you don't have cover anymore, and then you get to ARO.
Yep.
You're gonna fire.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fire my assault pistol again.
Okay.
So I'm at ballistic skill 12. 4 shots. 1. Oh, that's cocked between 2 and 20. Nope, that's a miss. 1 and 9 against your ballistic skill of 11 down to 8. Yeah, down to 8.
Yeah, so 8.
Gotta roll an 8. 18.
Oh.
2 hits. So armor roll of 10, so beat a 10 twice. Or go down.
Why 10?
No, beat a 13 twice. You're no longer in cover.
There we go.
Oh, you stupid robot. Last order, I'm doing it again. Ballistic skill 12. 12! There you go! Just stay down, you stupid robot!
I
you could.
stop that.
No, it doesn't matter.
I can't
No,
stop it.
your crit would stop the other 2 hits.
yes.
Why don't you roll the die anyways? 'Cause I want to see what happens. And ballistic skill 8. 3!
No.
So your 3 beats my 2. So, yeah, who cares? And it's gone. Now, it's technically could be alive or just disabled or unconscious or whatever. But it doesn't have an engineer. And who cares? And that is the end of Combined Army turn 3. So not looking too good because his lieutenant has been killed.
Yep.
The Myrmidon officer is the lieutenant, and I guessed that just because of the way everything was moving. And this guy's still in this quadrant, so he does have to deal with him. Actually, he doesn't have to. These two can hold the quadrant, but if he wants to be able to hold this quadrant and go after this quadrant, he has to deal with him, because otherwise we'll be competing for that. And then the anthematic lieutenant, I'll give that away right now because it doesn't matter, is holding this quadrant, and he's worth 80-something points, like 87 points. And then I got guys holding this. So right now I'm holding 3 of the quadrants. So if he fails to stop me from doing that, then he will lose. So going into Aleph, turn 3. So you got 2 orders. So what are you going to do?
He moves 6 and 4.
You got to kill the anthematic guy.
So he's going to move 6.
And then not go into my range.
And then not go into your range for the second
Then you have 1 more order, and you're going to use it to move out and take a shot at me.
That is absolutely right.
And I will ARO probably by firing back at you. I'm actually going to dodge, because if I shoot at him, my ballistic skill is reduced to 10, whereas my physical is 13. And I only get 1 roll either way. So I'm going to do the dodge of 13. So he's got 3 shots at BS 8, and I've got 1 dodge roll at physical of 13. So go ahead. 3 shots.
I'd really like to crit.
Ah!
Which I did.
You did! You killed him! Oh, wait, unless I roll 13. If I roll 13, I win. 12! Oh, it's so close! That's so close! And you killed him. He was actually already down to 0 wounds, and you finished him off. With a crit! Ah, he deserves a badge of some sort.
He's already paid
or a
it.
sticker. And what that all means
That was
is...
a hard fought win.
That was hard, yeah. What that basically means is that he's now holding these 2 quadrants, and I'm still holding these 2 quadrants, so that's 1 point each, so that brings us up to 3-3. So, there are secret objectives, or classified objectives. What was your classified objective?
Mine was data scan. I thought it was just a hack, but I actually have to specifically hack for data scan.
Yeah, it's a hacker has to make a willpower -3 roll against something in its zone of control. It has nothing to do with hacking, except that a hacker has to do it. I think a forward observer can do it too. Maybe not.
That was my bad.
Yeah, mine was the test run. It's the one where I have to make an engineering roll, and I made one right here. So that gains me 1 point. and I win 4-3.
Oh,
That was close.
that was
Ridiculously close. So thank you very much.
Yeah,
Good
thank
game.
you. Yeah.
And Vault members, stay tuned for the post-game show where we're going to talk about the combined army. This is actually really good. This is a nice close game. This is the kind of games I like, where both players take losses and lots of stuff to talk about. So let's jump right into the post-game show in just a moment. So Vault members, go ahead and click the link below. And if you're not a Vault member, of course, you can still click it and go check it out. Get a free trial for 7 days and get access to all the other battle reports, because we are going to have another Infinity battle report in the Vault right now. In fact, if you're already watching this, it's already posted, so you can get access to that as well. And it helps support MiniWarGaming and allows us to pay our bills and make more videos. So go ahead and click at the link below, and happy wargaming. So I got to choose which side, and I just couldn't. I looked at both of them, and I just was hurting my head, so I just rolled a die. And I get this side. But Adam has to deploy first.